Playoff pressure will be reaching a crescendo. Just 2 more opportunities to make it into the Championship 4 here in ISM Raceway in Phoenix. With Martin Truex Jr. getting the win a week ago at Martinsville, he's guaranteed in the Championship 4, but everybody below him, 2nd through 8th, all fighting for every position and every point.
It's a long race at a very difficult 1.5-mile racetrack. 334 laps, 2 different ends of the racetrack. And as always, we're going to see stages. You mentioned the points that will be awarded. Well, it's going to happen after 85 laps in stage 1, then 85 more laps for stage 2. And that leaves a big chunk of the race in that 3rd and final stage. Good chance we might see some green flag pit stops and the conversation, playoffs.
It was Kevin Harvick who won the pole. He's had a great qualifying year. 6 poles already. Eric Jones will start on the front row with him.
Yeah, we're going to talk a lot about the playoffs. And from row 6 to row 9, it is just a lot of playoff drivers. Logano, Busch, Larson, Elliott, Blaney, all starting in 2 or 3 rows. That's going to be nerve-wracking to start this race. An issue in that spot of the grid could affect the majority of the playoff guys. Kevin Harvick is going to be good today, and I expect to see this 4-car out front a lot.
The second race in the round of 8. And a spot in the Championship 4 is up for grabs. 2 by 2, they come to the start line, racing in Texas. Yeah, there's still just 1 spot available in this race as far as a guaranteed spot, but points are so important. Let's go. The 9 of Chase Elliott is in the wall. Chase Elliott, who was almost in a must-win situation coming into this race, now slams into the wall. A lot of damage to the right side.
He's done.
Yeah, you can take almost out. That car destroyed the playoffs for Chase Elliott. Mechanical issues last week at Martinsville, a couple of engine issues, one at Dover, one in practice.
Trying to roll that top there. Slip.
You heard him trying to roll the top. 10 laps into the wall for Chase Elliott. Tires are better.
Got a wreck.
Wow! Hard into the wall in turn 4. And Keselowski's caught up in it as well. It was Ricky Stenhouse Jr. that slammed into the wall in 4.
And Brad got into the fence, and then Ricky real hard in the wall behind him.
Running 11th and 13th.
Trash compound, I'm telling you, you cannot trust it. I don't trust it. It's treacherous. I'd be super nervous as a driver.
5 cautions now, and this one, it was Corey LaJoie that brings the yellow flag out once again.
Corey already in an accident earlier today, down in turn 3 and 4. He's got the car turned around into the wall driver's side.
This has been a crazy race so far. It's the 5th caution, as you mentioned, Rick, but that's all in stage 1.
And a few takers coming to pit road, led by William Byron in the 24. Jimmy Johnson, Logano, Suarez, Matt DiBenedetto also taking advantage of this caution, Dave.
Everything is just jumbled up. I mean, look at all of the different pit strategies. In the top 10, we have everything from lap 16 to lap 45, the 34 car at lap 10, 2 tires, no tires. The whole field is kind of on a different strategy here with 10 to go in this stage, Rick.
Green flag back in the air. Boyer and Harvick, teammates making up row 1.
I like that approach because of the changing conditions. Remember, with daylight savings, look at this mess right here. This race should end under the lights. Track grip should be at a premium. You're going to want the fastest car possible.
Back with grip. Here comes Kevin Harvick. And 11 car.
Oh, 11. Denny Hamlin across the grass.
Yeah,
not a lot of damage to this car, though. Now
right
the back.
Right front, Rick, caught the grass. And to your point, it didn't tear the fender off.
Bring it back to us.
That's a lot of damage.
The splitter's gone from the right front.
This is big.
Kevin Harvick as they go into 3.
Kyle Larson in that 42 car on the outside as Harvick clears Boyer. But Kyle Larson now into 3rd. In position to gain a lot of stage points right here.
Kevin Harvick will win stage 1. An eventful stage 1 at that.
He might end up 3 wide trying to go around both of them. He's going to shove that 48 out front.
Jimmy Johnson now up front at Texas.
Blaney, Harvick, and Newman driving into turn 1. Harvick had a big run. Blaney tried to block. Almost got into the back of the 6 car. Took all the air off Blaney's car. Up the racetrack he went. Look at this move. Thought he wanted to block. Harvick out of the gas. That was close with the 12 and the 6. 6.
Now the 10 car is on the inside for the lead.
Almirola once again fighting for the lead. He'll take it away from Suarez through 1 and 2. Almirola coming back into the quad oval, and he will win stage 2. Eric Jones.
See right here, he hangs the front tire, goes back, and the rear tire is kind of behind his heels. That's really well done. Jumps back up, shows the athleticism of these pit crews. The draft.
Oh, around goes the 48. Jimmy Johnson sliding as he goes through the turn. And he hits the wall. Caution comes out.
Yeah, right here. He's still driving it. He hadn't quit. Wide open in the gas. Now it starts to come around. Get off the brake. Get off the gas. Just could not keep it off the wall.
Hey there, Harvick just had a penalty. Blaney, Larson. I'm waiting for a playoff driver to kind of take over this race, but they're really nowhere to be seen.
Yeah, Logano is the highest running playoff driver in 7th right now. As we get ready for the restart. 138 laps to go. A great restart for Suarez on the outside in the 41.
6.
Now the 10 car is on the inside for the lead.
Almirola once again fighting for the lead. He'll take it away from Suarez through 1 and 2.
Here's the 10 of Eric Almirola. The track is under green. While he's on pit road, the track switches to yellow. So he has to beat the leader to the start-finish because of where he is pitting. So as he pulls forward, there he is. He's already crossed the start-finish. The yellow's out, and the leader is still to come. You saw the...
Knew from that last lap that Almirola was going to go to the top, so Harvick went to the bottom, cleared him. Oh, man, what a move.
The 10's coming back, though. He is coming back.
Here comes Almirola on the high
He
side.
had just enough of that side draft to get right back up there. That was impressive. Going to drive straight to the white line, get away from him as quick as you can, prevent that side draft. There he goes. But put up the racetrack and take that line away from Almirola.
For new leader.
That is impressive how good that 4 car is. And they're
So he was outside the championship 4. And with this win, he can lock up a position to go fight for his championship. He will now tie Tony Stewart, 14th all-time for wins. Kevin Harvick wins at Texas.
Just want to thank all these fans. Texas has always been so great to us, and a lot of work put into this race. We knew this was a good racetrack for us. Felt like it fit the style of our cars, and man, did it.